nerds. Yeet.
Rain, making it rain, making it rain, making it rain.
Check it. Check it, nerds.
Check it, nerds. It's me, Yeet, your boy, back here. ZineQuest, number 7, week 2. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do the numbers. We got lots of stuff to talk about. But first, I want to talk about something distressing. So, a couple of times, this ZineQuest, I've gotten this page, not the drunk jousting page. I mean, that one's new, which I did back for $5. It's a game about 2 knights jousting who are drunk. But I don't know what's going on. I got some feelers into our friends over at Kickstarter about what's going on. I've been getting this could not load your stored accounts, and I have to close out. I have to restart the computer. It's crazy. If you're having the problem, let me know. Hit me up on the socials. Let's talk about what's going on this week. ZineQuest was definitely happening, banging around, huge numbers. Really interesting. Thought it was. There's a lot of what appears to be first-time people, like people just coming into the space with like really no idea. Even though there seems to be, and again, there's a bunch of weird things on the list, like pins and stuff that are not zines. But I do see zines from creators that hadn't done anything like last year that are back, and some others. There's obviously zines by the people that do them all the time. So speaking of that, let's do the numbers, shall we? All right, February the 12th, week 2. We had 10 new projects, 3 of them non-US. We're going to talk about maybe half of them this week. I think there's some really, really fun stuff going out there. Average is not holding. That is a misnomer. Average spend has increased to $21, primarily because we had one project that we backed for $60. We got 33 total projects. Our new spend this week, $239. So we're coming together a little under 7 bills. A little under 7 bills so far, which is which I think is pretty on course. We'll see a slowdown, even though I expect to see a huge surge next week, as we always do, as people are like, oh man, I gotta run, I gotta get the ZineQuest in. But those are the numbers. Let's switch over and talk about some of these ZineQuests. If you are new to the ZineQuest, you can go to the page and search for anything tagged with ZineQuest. We have we're closing in on 2,000 projects. Most of those are completed. So let's talk about some of the stuff that I backed this week. Small technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. The singularity will happen in less than a year. That's a fun name. It is inspired by The Quiet Year, which is a game that I enjoy. But it has some very cool Very cool look. There's some interesting stuff there, and there's not a lot of weirdness. Just like, hey, here's some content. Go to town. I also like that it's got an equation for a name. Very excited for A Perfect Rock. Currently sitting with 500 backers, $25K. This looks like a gorgeous book. A planet building adventure role playing game. I backed this, including a deck of cards. It is a generate a planetoid or a planet and then like tell the history. So a little microscope, but with some durance maybe in there. A little spin that around. I'm into it. Also, what a great name. A Perfect Rock. I would have probably backed this if it had just been about a rock. This one's exciting. Monster Pamphlets. I mean, it's a reprint, which is usually not that exciting, but I gave this dude $60 because I want them all. Like I saw this style. This is a scan from the originals. These are, they got some little abilities. This looks like something that anybody could use in a style that's super fun. Totally worth it. Monster Pamphlets reprint. Friends of the show, Arbitrio. The lost opus of the Lich Bard. Lich Bard. Only these dudes would be like, hey, what magic using class have we not seen as a Lich? A Bard. Let's have a Bard, Lich Bard. This is for Shadow Dark. So super worth it. There, as predicted, great stuff coming out for Shadow Dark. This is just one of them, and these guys do great work. And I heard on the grapevines that we might see another project from them before the end of ZineQuest. But look at this people. The Sad Hot Dog Man RPG. The Sad Hot Dog Man RPG. I mean, I saw this and I just pressed the button. And I stopped right there and just went, here is some money. Sad Hot Dog Man. Hi, my name is Sparkles. You get the money. There's also some premium miniature product inside here, if that is what you're doing and what you're into. All right. So our coverage this year so far has been, a little under. We here at Knife Level are way buried. We are super excited for what our friends are doing. We have a little engine that could out there with Starley Davidson. If you haven't seen that, you should check that one out. I haven't done a guest yet, but I'm going to try to get some guests together for a mostly guest show next week. I got a bunch of content, so probably looking at a double-sized edition next week. And then at the end of this month, we're going to be at Gamma. So if you are the kind of nerd that is at the Gamma Expo, meaning you are a industry folk or a retailer, and you have questions that you would like answered by Yeet in person, live on the TV, we are going to be recording the last Wednesday of February. February. You know what I'm talking about. This month. The end of this month. The end of this month, we will make that happen. at live at Gamma Expo. So until then, nerds, may your zines be plump, A4 or A5 size, saddle stippled, delicious, tasty, tasty. And we will see you next week for an interview show. Eat out.
Kobold has wares if you have coin.